Okay, so today we are discussing about the outline agreement. Okay, today we
Yeah.
are discussing about outline agreement. What is the outline agreement? Outline agreements are the long-term agreements which agreed with the vendor. Okay, for price negotiation and all. Because regularly purchasing, what will be happen day to day, maybe prices will be vary and prices will be increase or decrease. But in this case, outline agreements, what we can do, we can define the particular period like 1 year or 2 years, or it may be 6 months. Like in the specific period, we can say that okay, I'm just buying the products from you for the next 1 year. So please negotiate this. Please fix the price for the entire 1 year, so that
Okay.
we can get the some price benefits and all. Okay, when it is the long-term agreements, right?
Okay.
So
Shall I take it as contracts?
yeah,
Long-term contracts.
yeah,
Okay.
correct. So
Contract.
so outline agreements, we have two types of the outline agreements are there. One is contract. Okay, one is contract, and the second one is scheduling agreement. Okay,
Okay.
so contract and scheduling agreement, what is the difference here? Okay, so scheduling agreement, what will be happen in case um, the contract, what will happen if it is a one agreement, it is there. Okay, so in this agreement, what we are informing that okay, in the next 1 year. Okay, suppose I'm just saying that 1 year I'll be purchased the goods. So maybe I'm planning that okay, 1 lakh materials which we are planning to buy from you. Okay, so the price will be the like he said 100 USD. Okay,
Is it
1
a
year,
fixed
1 year.
price?
sorry.
Is it a fixed price for the year?
Yeah, it is a fixed price. Okay. If
Okay.
there is any negotiations are there later, maybe they can discuss and they can change. But at initially it is a fixed price. Okay. Now, so 1 year it is that they agree that we are planning to buy 1 lakh quantity and at a price of 100 USD. Okay. But I'm not saying that when I'm planning to buy. Okay, the entire 1 year, maybe I can order tomorrow, or I can order 1 month after, I can order 2 months after later, I can order. So
Oh,
what I'm saying that here, so every time, whenever it is required, whenever I required, I'm using that. Okay, this contract as a reference. Okay, I'm just creating the my orders. Okay, I'm just creating that PO1 and PO2. Okay, like I'm just creating that, I'm just using and I'm just creating the when it is required my stock, I'm just ordering and I'm getting the stock from the vendor. Okay, so I'm not saying that when it is required. Okay, I can tell that only when I am creating the PO. Okay, clear?
yeah.
Okay, so the PO1, PO2, PO3, like they can use like okay, so it is PO1 and PO2, PO3, like you can create a number of POs until the quantity which is fully as per the agreed fully, or maybe the period validity period or period 2. So based on that we can create a number of POs. Okay, clear? So
Yeah.
this we called contract release orders. Okay, this is we generally call this purchase orders called contract release orders. Okay, this purchase orders we called contract release orders. Contract release orders. Okay, so that means from the contract we are releasing one by one order. Okay, clear? Is it clear? So
Yeah.
what it is? So whenever it is required, maybe tomorrow if it is required, I'm just creating the new PO and I'm just requesting that tomorrow I need the stock. Okay. So there might be some lead time will be there. So you need to intimate like 5 days before, 10 days before, something lead time will be there. But based on that, you can order that PO1, PO2, PO3 like that you can order. Okay. Clear? But coming, this is the contract. Okay. So this is the contract. Okay, this is the contract. Okay, now coming to scheduling agreement, what will happen? Okay, so here you got right. Here it is a we created a contract. So from the contract to the reference, I'm just creating that PO1, PO2, PO3 when it is required. My stock availability when it is requirement is there, open requirement. Then I will be creating the orders. Is it clear? Contract? Is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now coming to scheduling agreement, what is the difference I'm saying here? Okay, the contract and scheduling agreement, there is a two cases are there. Okay, so what is the difference here? I'm just going to scheduling agreement first. Okay, now in the scheduling agreement, what will happen? Here also, I have the scheduling agreement. Okay, so I'm creating like what we are doing in the above, the same thing which we are doing here. I'm just creating the scheduling agreement. Okay, and I'm just putting like SA. Then I'll just put that okay 1 year period, and I'm just putting like 1 lakh quantity, the same which I'm saying, and the price and the quantity and everything it will be like same. Okay, and the price also it is same. Okay, so what I'm saying here. Okay, so here I'm not raising on when it is required. I'm just intimating before only. Okay, boss, this is the next 1 month plan. This is the 2 month plan. This is the 3 month plan. Okay, so that means I'm just giving the picture to the vendor. Okay, I'm just giving the picture to the vendors with the delivery dates. Okay, that means predefined delivery dates, predefined schedule dates. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, suppose let's say I'm just need 06 2023. I need that 100 pieces. Okay, then again on 28 06 2023, I need 100 pieces. Okay, so like I'm just giving that. Okay, so I'm just giving the list of that when it is required. Okay, so like I can give for the next 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 1 year. Okay, the entire delivery dates I'm just predefined schedules before only. That means I'm just giving the heads up here itself. Instead of I'm creating every time when it is required, I'm just giving that all the details before only when it is required, so that the vendor can plan accordingly, and they can distribute the goods. So no need to create again PO1, PO2, PO3. Okay, so these are the predefined schedules. Okay, so I just need again 30th to 07 2023. I need again 2000 pieces that I can order save. So like I can give that entire 1 year. I can inform that okay, as per my historical data, I'm just giving that this is the my estimation and this is the my requirement. So what will happen on the same date? Your vendor can supply the goods and I can receive the goods. Okay. Any questions here? Any question here? So here predefined schedules. Predefined schedules. In this case is predefined schedules. So you are defining before only when it is required, how much it is required, and all these things, this information you are providing to vendor. But here we are not provided any delivery the dates. Okay, so tomorrow if it is required, I'm just creating today PO1. If the so next week if it is created, if it is required next week, I'm creating PO2. Whenever it is required, I'm just creating the my orders. So these are the contract related. This is the predefined schedules. Okay, so these delivery dates you are providing before only. Okay, and at a time you are providing all the delivery dates. Okay, is it clear what is the difference?
Yes, sir.
Any questions here? So based on
No,
this one, based on this, you can get that here. If you see that in this case, based on this, you will be receiving the GR, goods received. Okay, you are receiving the goods received in this case. Okay, okay, GR1 and GR2 like you are receiving here based on these predefined schedules. Automatically, the vendor will be sending the goods, and here you are receiving the GR1. Okay, and here you are receiving GR, and again in this case again you are receiving. When there is a predefined schedules are there, on that date you are receiving the stock.
No, what is the main difference between scheduling agreement and contract?
What you understand as of now, you let me know. What is the difference you understand here?
There's a predefined schedule for scheduling agreement
Mhm.
and fixed price for the contract.
Mhm.
And,
This is the
and
price is a fixed. Here also it is fixed. Here also it is fixed. So what is the
Yeah.
difference? What you identified here? What is the difference here? In the above, if you see that in the contract, I have created purchase orders separately when it is required. Okay. Suppose PO1, which is I order something that 10 pieces. Okay. So contract release order which I created for 10 pieces. Okay. So again contract P2 to PO2. Again you are creating again one more order which is for the P2, that is for the requirement is like 100 pieces. Okay, whenever it is required, I'm just creating my order. Okay, and whenever
Yeah.
it is required, I'm just creating the POs. Okay, this is contract release orders. We just called as a contract release order. Okay, so you can say PO. Okay, so in this case, there is no POs. In the scheduling agreement, we don't have any purchase orders. Okay, because I already informed to the vendor, boss, this is the date which I need the stock. Okay, so
okay.
don't expect any POs from me, because I already informed to you the agreement which I already mentioned that what dates which is required. Okay,
So it should already be.
yeah, we already defined that when it is required, the delivery dates when it is required, when the stock it is required for me. So based on that, the vendor has to plan and they can distribute. So they cannot wait for the PO.
Yeah.
Okay, clear?
Clear.
Okay, so any doubts here, Ram and Ishan and Sushil?
No.
No.
Okay. Now coming to the contract. Okay. So again, we have the different types of the contracts we have. Okay. So the first contract is quantity contract. Okay. The second one is value contract. Okay. And third one is centrally agreed contract. Okay. So what is the quantity contract? So it is specifically it is designed like how much quantity you are planning to buy for 1 year. Okay. And this is like value. Total total contract value, how much it is planning. Okay, so it is like a value of the contract. So when the value of the contract was exceeded, then the contract will be closed. When the quantity of the contract was reached, then the contract will be closed. Here in this case, either one quantity or value contract. So either one, if it is either one which is reached, then the contract will be closed. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions here? That means if see here in the quantity contract, so if I'm ordered one, I'm just mentioning that 1,000. Suppose let's say 1,000 pieces are I'm just planning for contract, quantity contract. Then I created PO1 for the 100 pieces. Okay. Then PO2, which is created for the 300 pieces. Okay. Then PO3, which I created for the 200 pieces. Okay, then PO4, which I created for the 150 pieces. Okay, so like I've created okay till okay 100, 400, 600, 750. Now I order last, which is PO5 is 250, 350 pieces. That means as per my agreement, actually my agreement was 1,000 pieces only. So the 1,000 pieces was reached. So now the contract will be closed automatically, because as per the quantity contract, it is already exceeded. It's already reached. Okay, clear? The same way here
Yes,
is
sir.
the value. Okay, suppose there is $1,000. I'm just planning, which we have the total contract value is $1,000. In this case, okay, might be if I created PO1 for $150, okay, and PO2, which is for the $500, okay, then PO3, which I have planned for the $350, then $1,000 is completed. Then this contract was closed. Value contract is closed. Okay, so it might be multiple items or it may be single item. So Basically here it is considering that the value of the POs, and here it is considering that the quantity of the POs. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Any questions here? And central agreed contract is either it may be quantity or value. When first whatever it is reached, then contract will be closed for that line. Okay? Is it clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions here? Ishan, Ram?
No.
Okay.
No, sir.
Now, okay. Now there is a coming to scheduling agreement. Again, scheduling agreement also there is a two types. Okay. The scheduling agreement also there is a two types. In the above contracts is three types. Scheduling agreement we have two types. One is with release. With release. Okay. I'll just to give you that. With release. Okay. And without release. Okay. So scheduling agreement with release, without release. Two types are there. Okay. So what is the with release and what is the without release? So without release means, okay, you don't need to be released every time. Okay, you don't need to release the agreement every time. The agreement schedule lines every time. Okay. So one time if you mention, then you are informing to the vendor, then he is okay, he is supplying the goods on the based on the what dates it is defined, based on that it will become. Okay, so no need any further approvals, further release. Okay, so there is no need any further release. Okay, but in the with release, what will be happen? You must be released. Okay, okay. You must be released the scheduling agreement when it is required. Okay, and the shortest period. Okay, so again come to the with release. There is a two cases are there. So there is a two cases are there with release. Okay, so sorry, what happened? Now with release again there is a two cases are there. One is just in time. Okay, what is the meaning of just in time? Anyone have the idea? What is the meaning of just in time?
Is it inventory that just finished?
Okay, one is forecast. Okay, plan forecast one model. Okay, so just in time, what is that, Ishan? Can you repeat?
Is it an inventory that's just been finished?
No,
Finished inventory or something?
no, here I'm not talking about the inventory. It is a completely purchasing. Okay, so this is a completely procurement related, not inventory related. So just in time is nothing but like a in the shortest period I'm ordering. In the shortest
Oh.
period. So and just in time means it is a shortest period. Okay, like 1 week for 1 week and 2 weeks. I'm just planning. Okay, so that means I'm not giving the chance time to vendor. Okay, so it is on very emergency requirement. So I'm just immediately ordering that. Okay, that means within the time I want to be this product. Okay, so this is the shortest period. Okay, so like for next 1 week I can give the predefined schedules. Okay, that is also in the shortest period. Like I cannot give 2 months, 3 months time. Okay, shortest period I need to collect the stock. Okay, that is just in time. And forecast it is like a for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months or weekly basis. Okay, aggregations we can provide. Okay, the aggregation requirements based on weekly or monthly, like I can give. Okay. So did you understand what is the difference here? So this is a little bit long period. Like it's like a weekly or monthly. I'm just planning. This is the shortest period, like just in time, on time. I'm just giving that. Okay, tomorrow, 5 o'clock. That means tomorrow 5 o'clock I need to get the stock. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions here in this case? Contract and scheduling agreement, you understand the difference, right? Here, when it is required, we are creating the PO. Here, we are informing before only, okay, the dates and everything, and based on that, they will be supplying. Okay, clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, contract to coming to contract. Okay, the transaction code is to create a contract. It is ME31K. Okay, to create the contract ME31K, which is creating the contract, and change the contract will be the 32K, and display the contract is 33K. Okay, clear? And when it is quantity contract, okay, quantity contract, the document type will be different. Okay, so that will be the okay, I'll just open the system. So there will be a MB and WB like we have contracts. So let's go with. I'm just opening the system. Okay, so I meet 31K. So there is a contracts which we have MK, WK like that. Okay, MK is a quantity contract and WK is a value contract, order types. Okay, so how we are creating document type NB, ZNB like that. Here also in the quantity contract, we have the document types. Okay, so that is the document type you can see here. Okay, create contract. Okay, and you can agreement type is quantity or value contract, or it may be central contract. So you can see the quantity contract MK, WK is a value contract, and central contract is CCTR. Okay. Now quantity contract I'm creating that MK, and vendor I'm just giving to that 1000. Okay, and agreement date which is starting today. Okay, then purchasing organization, who will be the organization people who are handling for the negotiation, and the entire deliveries for procurement related, receiving deliveries, all these things, who will be following, this person is following. Okay, then I'll just do entering that plant and store location, which store location you are planning. Okay, and if you have any other tracking number, okay, agreements, you can create your own tracking number also to track that all the GRs and all the POs. You can create your own tracking number. If you need acknowledgement, you can get the acknowledgement as well. Okay, now if you have the requirement like purchase requisition RFQ, based on the purchase requisition RFQ also, you can create the contract. Okay, clear till here? Any questions? Okay, now I'm just entering that. Okay, now I'm just planning to create the quantity contract. So there is no not required any target value because it is a quantity contract. Okay, and the validity date I'm just giving the same. Okay, 1 year, after 1 year. Okay, after 1 year, 2024. Okay, this is my validity period of this agreement. Clear? Okay, now enter. Okay, now you can enter that material number, how many materials and what are the materials it is required, all these things you can enter. Now I'll be entering that to 200 100 101. Okay, like we have the materials, right? I can give that material. Any after one material you can give. Okay, then I'll be entering that how much target quantity. Okay, suppose I'm just giving that 1 lakh quantity. Okay, then net price. Okay, clear? So like you can create for the n number of items for the agreement, quantity contract. So every line will be to have the target quantity, how much it is like. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any questions here? Okay, other than this one, okay, you can enter the conditions if there is any freight charges or any additionally discounts or surcharges, any conditions are there, you can enter that information, and you can see that delivery address also, vendor, who is the address, who is my vendor. Okay, then Then you can also see that header details. If you want to be change anything which is like payment terms and other things which you want to be changed, you can change it. Okay. Then you can see overview. Go to overview. You want to be generate the messages, printout and all. You can configure the printout like we are doing the PO, right? So the same like contract. So there is no difference here, PO and here. So both are external documents only. Okay. So the table names are same. Table name is for PO is what is the PO header? PO header table. PO header table.
EKKO.
EKKO. And PO item table.
EKPO.
EKPO. Okay, what is the delivery schedules? Delivery schedule tab. Delivery schedule. ET. Okay. So like there are so many PO tables are there. Okay. So all it is the same for contract also. PO and contract both it is same table. Okay. So don't worry about it. Okay. Now other than this one, if you want to be maintain any check that details and the text and all, and if you want to change the delivery address, you can change, and any history which is like release document can do. And now save. Okay, so the contract release order is created. Okay, so as we discussed that contract release order, even if I'm creating the contract, I'm not giving the exactly when it is required. Okay, when so where is the delivery dates here? Where is the delivery dates here? Okay, you need to be maintain that delivery date separately in the PO because I'm not giving that when it is required, right? This is just agreement. We are not giving any specific dates here. Okay, so now I order 1 lakh. I inform that okay, next 1 year I will be planning to buy the 1 lakh products. Okay, so now I'm just creating the PO ME21N. Okay, before that, let's see if any release strategy is there. Okay, there is a release strategy there. So you need to be release this one contract. So go to ME35. ME35. Okay, so there you can need to be released that. Okay, so I'm just entering that PO number. If you have a PO number here, let's enter the PO number. Okay, if here there is no PO number, then let's go to ME33 again. Let's see what the levels are there. ME33K, and what are the levels are there here? First one is A1, A2, A3. Let's go to first is A1. So I will just enter the A1. Okay. And what is the group? It is like RD. Yeah? RD. Okay. RD. Okay. And you can enter the vendor number and the document number. It is there already. Okay. Document number also it is the PO number. Okay. You can execute and then execute that and you can release this one. Okay. Release and save. Okay, so it is released. Then the next you can see go back and you can see whether it is released or not. Okay, display again contract and you can see the first level which is approved. A1 is approved, still A2, A3 is pending. Okay, release to date, today date, till today A1 is released. Now I have to release for A2. Okay, now I'm entering that same information. I'm just releasing, select this one and you can release directly and save manually, or you can select the release and save both. Okay, so then it is also released. Now again I'm just go to A3, then for the next level, and I'm just approving for the next level also. Okay, so in the real time only one by one have the access. Suppose A1 if I have the access, A2 might be you have the access. Okay, A3 someone have the access. Okay, so based on that they can release. Okay, now let's see now whether it is released or not. Okay, all it is released till date, all levels are released. Now the status also it is released. Okay, now I can create the PO. Okay, before going to that, if you want to be take the printout, okay, what is the transaction code here? ME3, sorry, ME9K. Okay, ME9K. So okay, so ME9K, this is for the output determination. You can see application is EB contract. Okay, so you can right what is the process here? You can go to output message and generate this one, right? Okay, you can see application is, it is contract here. Okay, so it is the purchasing outline agreements. Okay, clear? Okay, so last time I informed, right? So if you have to remember this output determination T code, so ME9 is common. Okay, and if it is a purchase order, it is F. If it is contract K. Okay, so like if each and every, if suppose outline agreement said it is RFQ, then it is a. So like different is there. Okay, so if it is a ME9F, it is a purchase order. ME9F, it is purchase order output. If it is ME9K, it is a contract. If it is ME9L, okay, scheduling agreement. If it is ME9A, then it is an outline agreement. Like that. So the same transaction code to generate output. Okay, clear? Okay, just remember that. Okay, now I'll just go to create a purchase order. Creating the purchase order now. Okay, now I'll be entering that my contract number. Okay, whatever the contract number which I have, I'm just entering the contract outline agreement number. So what is my contract number here? ME33K. I'm just going back to copy the contract number. Okay, and entering here the contract number and item number. Okay, clear? Okay, now with reference to contract number, I'm just creating the PO. Okay, now in this PO, I'm just planning to buy now. So actually agreement is for 1 lakh. So I can buy a number of purchase orders. Now I'm just creating 100 pieces. So today is my requirement is 100. Okay, so in this case, you are getting the delivery dates. You are getting the delivery dates here. Okay, so I'm just planning to get the stock for on 9. Okay, I need 100 pieces. So whenever I required, I'm creating the PO with reference to this contract. With reference to this contract. Okay. Okay. So now tomorrow, if it is required again, then I can create one more. So like a number of POs you can create. Okay. And again, the GR invoice, all it is the same. PO release and the GR invoice, all it is the same. So again, if you want, suppose I need to create one more contract order, release order. Suppose this is the for tomorrow, or it may be on 9. Now I'm just creating one more. Okay, again, I'm just planning for this time 200, but the date is maybe 10 or 15. Okay, so this is my requirement. So I'm just creating whenever it is required. I'm just creating and I'm just entering that when it is required. Clear? Okay, so you can see this in the here the contract release order information also you can see in this one. Okay, okay, sorry, not this one. There is a history to be there. Where is the button here? Okay, let's go to in the top environment. Where it is not this one. Okay, there must be some. You need to go to change or somewhere. Messages. Okay. Conditions, maintain source, and more function in the documents. There is an option to see the release documentation. Okay. So now release document, I can see PO1, PO2. PO1 is created 100 pieces, so PO2 is created 200 pieces. Now totally, which is as of now 300 pieces was created. Okay, still open target quantity is 99,700. Okay, like it will be checking the open target quantity and when it is reaching to the 1 lakh, then it will be the contract will be closed. Clear? Clear? Any questions? Any questions here?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so the same way, okay, after PO creation, anyway, you know, right, the process, PO, GR and invoice, you know, right? That is a common process, P2P, how we are doing the process. Okay, so only difference is this one. Now I'll be go to ME32L. Okay, sorry, ME31K. I'm creating the quantity value contract here. Okay, so value contract is again WK. So in this case, what will be happen? The system is looking into that what value are entered, total value. Okay, so same value, same contract I'm creating. Okay, and here the system is asking that when it is validity to and validity from and validity to, and target value quantity, if you see that now it is asking the target value because this is a value contract. So I must be entered that, okay, something which is like 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs or $1,000, $2,000 or something which we need to enter. Okay, so here what will be happen? I can order something like the each. Suppose I'm just ordering like 4,000 pieces. Okay, with the cost, the system will be calculating that. Okay, 1,000 pieces into 100, and how much quantity has of you received. All these things it will be checked that. Okay, so now I'll just ordering multiple line items also. So the process wise there is nothing change. Only the validation. Validation will be happen only for, okay, as per the what you received. Okay, so now you can see that this is the 1,000. Okay, and 1,000 is 100 rupees with 1,000 pieces, and 1,000 which is 120 rupees, this one. Like you can order that multiple line item. Okay, so when you are creating the purchase orders, when you creating the purchase orders, when the value of the contracts which is exceeded this target value, then the system will give the error message, the contract total value has increased, it is reached, please increase the target value, or it might be it will be closed the value contract if you not really increased. Clear? Is it clear?
Sir. Yes.
Any questions here? So irrespective of the checking the quantity here, here it is checking the mainly thing value, okay, target value. So n number of items you can create. So it is checking the total contract value, okay, number of items. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Any questions? Any questions? So the process will be the same. Okay, even you can create a central agreed contract. Okay, you can create a central agreed contract. Okay, and you can give the CCTD, that is central agreed contract. Okay, then you can enter that all the information. Then you need to be enter the target value and the quantity both. Then whatever it is reaching, then the system will be closing that. Okay. Okay, so this is the contract. The process will be the contract is like this one. Okay, now coming to the scheduling agreement. Is there any questions on the contract? Contract. Any questions on the contract? The process steps. Sushil, Ram, Ishan. If contract is
Yes, sir.
closed, then I will go to
No,
scheduling.
no.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I will go to scheduling agreement. Okay. So in the scheduling agreement has the transaction code is ME31L. Scheduling agreement. Okay. The transaction code is ME31L. Okay, ME32L, ME33L, that is the same. Okay, so here we are informing that we are maintaining the delivery schedules, right? Predefined schedules we are maintaining, right? That predefined schedules we are maintaining here itself in the ME38. Okay, delivery schedules you need to be mentioned here. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So why it is required here delivery schedules to be maintained? Because as per the scheduling agreement definition, we are providing predefined schedules before only. Okay. Now I'll be creating the scheduling agreement. Meet at 1L. Okay. and I'll be creating that scheduling agreement LP and LPA. There is the two cases are there. LP is the without release, LPA is the with release. Without release, and LPA is the with release. Okay,
So
that's the agreement type. Okay, yeah, please.
even for this release also will be configured in release procedure only for
Yeah,
contract.
that is
scheduling
common.
agreement.
That is
Okay,
common.
okay,
That is
okay,
for a document. Okay, this is
okay,
for the process. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So this release is different. That release is different. Okay, that is approval strategy. This is that based on the process like just in time and forecast. Every time we are releasing, with you must be released for the shortest or long period. Every 1 week or 2 weeks you are planning. Okay, clear? Is it
Yes, sir.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Not clear? Okay. Okay. Now I'll be creating that first without release. Okay, I'm just entering all the information which is required and agreement details and all these things which I'm entering. So I'm just creating what is the target quantity, how much quantity and everything, and all that it is common. Okay, so there is no change in the creation of the agreement. Okay, okay, clear. So here my plan is okay. I'm creating the schedule agreement with without release. Okay, I need 10,000 pieces. Okay, and the period wise, it will be like 1 year. 1 year validity period. 1 year validity period. Okay. Now you can see if any release strategy is there, then you can go. If it is not related to, not subject to release strategy, then okay, no problem. Okay. Then following rules are missing. Okay, that's okay. Now, okay, the agreement scheduling agreement was created. Okay, you can check that there is no release. Okay, release strategy it is there. You must be released this one again. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so you must be released this one again. Okay, so if you not remember the transaction code, suppose it's very difficult to remember the transaction code, you can go to part here. Okay, we have the part like material management, and here you can go to purchasing, and again you go to outline agreement, and you go to scheduling agreement, and you can go to okay, schedule agreement release. Okay, so here you can go this. Okay, so this release is different, this release is different. Okay, so must be remember this transaction code. Okay, so this is the release for the approvals, first initial document approvals. So that is like here we define, right, ME35, ME35K, right? So here also it is like we have ME33, so ME35L. So you can see here ME35L, and you can release for the agreement. Okay, A1, and you can enter the scheduling agreement number ME33L. Okay, enter the scheduling agreement and execute. Then you can release for the first level. Then I will be go for the second level. So I'm not repeating again, okay, because it's already everyone knows. Then I'm releasing. Then A3. Save. Okay. So now it is just done. Okay, now this is the released ME33L. Let's see here. It is all levels are released. All levels are released. Now come to the my point here. As I said that okay. Until here it is completed. Until here it is completed. The schedule agreement was created and it is released. Now I need to define the predefined schedules. Okay, so go to ME38. Let's just copy the schedule agreement number and go to ME38. Okay, so in ME38, I'm just entering that my scheduling agreement number. Just select the line and entering that delivery schedules, what delivery schedules it is required. Okay, so as I said that multiple dates I can create like 10, 20, 30, like I can define here. So I'm just defining that. Okay, okay, tomorrow I need some 100 pieces. Okay, then today I'm just expecting, suppose let's say today I'm expecting suppose 10 pieces. Okay, what is the date today? System date, because I want to do the GR, so it must be today date. Okay, to do the GR. Okay, system date is okay. Login date is 07. Let's try. because it is EST time, right? It might be okay. Let's see how it will work, whether it will be display or not. Or I can give that to previous date also. Let me okay, I can give because the dates are different here. Okay, so then I'll be entering that 200 pieces. Like I'm just entering that all the details when it is required. Suppose I'm just required 210 pieces. Like I'm just entering that predefined schedules all. Okay. So the system is calculating that when it will be get all the stock. So it will be okay. If it is working day, then it will give the working day. If it is not working day, then it will be give the other dates. Okay. Suppose it is Sunday. Let's say if it is a Sunday. Okay. Then I'm just planning for the 20 pieces. Then okay, the system will be checking that whether it is okay. Depends on the calendar. Whether it is 365 days working day, then it will be give that date. Okay. So like you can define that how when it is required and the day predefined schedules which I'm providing. Okay, clear? What is the difference in contract and here?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm just defining this one. Okay, now I just I'm just created and I just send this one. Okay, you can go to messages and you can send this information to vendor. Okay. Okay. So again, that again you can give the printout and everything you can give from. Okay. Now, okay. Then I'll be go to logistics again. I'll be go to again material management, purchasing, and outline agreements and schedule agreements. Then okay, uh, messages and the print. Okay. So you can you can generate this output. Okay, so the output was went to, so I just informed right earlier, ME9L. So how it is like ME9K, 9L, 9M like that. Okay, so the release, the output is ME9L for ME9L for the scheduling agreement. Okay, now it is released now. So you can go to ME38 and you can see the display. You can go to ME38 and you can see the display. So anything which is today you are expecting to receive if you are planning to receive any stock. So let's say I'm just assuming that today date is 6 or something. Okay. So what I can do directly, I can go to MIGO. I'm just
Sir,
planning.
this one what did, sir?
Which one? Sorry.
Sir, this one.
ME38, we maintain the delivery schedules, right? Okay. So in this delivery schedules, you can see that, okay, I'm expecting that stock.
One, sir, ST delivery. Sir, this one. ST delivery date. Right side.
Correct. Because I'm not sure it is
This
a
part, sir.
no, I'm not sure that date, system date, whether it is Indian time or it is EST time. Okay, if it is EST, that means a US time. That is a yesterday date, right? It is still it is 6th only. In the US, what is the time today? In the US, what is the time? What is the time US timings? It is one day before, right? It is like 6.
12 and a half hours before.
Yeah, right. So that's why I'm not sure which date it is. That's why I'm just mentioning that here yesterday date because it may be if EST. What I observed here, it is the EST is there. In this one, the time zone is EST it is there. Okay, so it is not IST. Okay, that's why I'm just entering that yesterday date. Okay, clear? Is it clear or any doubts, Ram? Okay. So now
Okay, sir.
I'm just planning to get the stock because why I'm just maintaining because if the dates are matching only, then I can receive the stock. If it is matching today, I'm expecting some stock, then only system will be accepting to receive the stock. Okay. If it is not exactly today date, or if it is no delivery is today, then it will not display. Okay. So looks like here, if you see that looks like what I order here 100 pieces for yesterday and today it is 10 pieces. Okay, that means 100 plus 10, 110. It is pending. Okay, now it is showing 110. Okay, so that means it is following that our time zone. System is updated as today date 07. Okay, clear? So I have doubt because I just have the doubt. Maybe the system actually I can confirm that the date based on the login time, which is showing that today date only. But I just have the doubt like time zone why it is showing like EST. That's what I just have the doubt. Might be to to show up that GR, I must be enter the yesterday date because US timings, right?
Right side, sir, right side one date, sir.
Sorry, your voice is not audible.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
The right side one date. Previous tab, sir. Previous tab.
Uh-huh.
This date, sir.
This
ST
one is,
delivery date.
this is the both is the same statistical delivery date. That means what date. So if it is any factory calendar, it is there. You order on 06, but it is Sunday, then it will be proposed like 07, 08. Okay. So it is giving that exactly when you will get the stock. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm as per the my scheduling agreement. Okay. Yesterday there is 100 pending and today it is the 10 pending. So both it will be like 110. So that 110 it is allowing, not more than that. If I want to do this to 100 today, not it won't be accept this one because as on today pending is 100 plus 10, 110 only. So that's why system is allowing to do the 110 pieces because we don't have any purchase orders. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I'll just receive this stock. Okay, I'll just receive the stock and check. Okay, enter the valuation type because okay, that's not a problem. So it is a split valuation. It is activated. Where is the split valuation here? The split valuation activated material. Okay. The split valuation it must be come automatically. So what is the problem with the material? I think there is a problem with material. This is split valuation material. So where exactly the split to? There must be valuation type field in there. Okay, I'll go to again scheduling agreement where there you can see it might be the field valuation type. So where is the valuation type? It's not displaying here valuation type. So this is unrestricted quality and block stock. Why suddenly it is asking? I think this is not my material. I think yesterday material. This is something different. So why it is coming this error? I'll show you. In MM03. Okay. So okay, what is the material number? It is 200-110. 200-110. So I'll show you the problem here. Okay, in this material, okay, 1100. There is a valuation type is maybe a category which is like here it is not there valuation category, but why it is asking this material? Let's see again. MIGO. This is the purchase order number, scheduling agreement number 110. Then okay, so might be they are activated. This field is mandatory. Okay, valuation type is mandatory. Let's go to OMJJ. Let's try to change that. Somebody did change that. OMJJ. Okay, so now this is scheduling agreement and fields. It is there optional only. Valuation type. Okay, let me try with some other material. Maybe this is just some problem. So let me try with some other problem, because valuation type it should not ask generally, but I'm just creating one more, and quickly I'm creating that. Okay, I'm just taking the 100-100 material, just 1000 pieces, and net prices, and save. There is some warning message which is showing. Then this is one, and I'm just releasing the scheduling agreement, which is ME35L. ME35L / and ME35L. Then I'm just releasing this PO for our scheduling agreement release. Then release A2. A3. Okay, so now it is done. The release strategy is done. Now I'm going to ME38, and I'm just maintaining for this scheduling agreement. Okay, so I'm just maintaining today date. So as it is system is taking today date, okay, I can go to 100 pieces, and I'll be maintaining some other details which is like when it is required, other details which I'm just maintaining. Okay, so I'm just maintaining all these details. Okay, now I'll just save. Okay, so the schedule agreement was created. Now I'll just release this one, output release. Okay, sorry, ME9L, ME9L. Okay. Then I'm releasing this one. Okay, then I'll be go to MIGO. We need to receive the stock. Okay, now I'll be receiving the stock. Let's see if I'm getting the error again. If it is still getting the error, then there is a configuration issue. Somewhere maybe it is asking the valuation type. Must be should not be asked anything. Okay. Okay. So there is no here. Let me check, and now it is not getting for me. Okay. So there is a material problem. Okay, material it is maybe in the configuration level they activated some valuation type. Okay. Now for this which we completed, the goods is shipped today. Okay, that means today I'm expecting that stock which we are planning to get the stock as per my predefined schedules. Okay, so as per that the system is allowing to the GRN. Okay, so in this case we already received the stock for one which we are received the stock. Okay, so any questions here? Did you understand what is the difference here? Any questions here?
Sir, that is material problem, right?
Material problem. That is material problem. Somebody they has activated the split valuation. That's why it is not allowing. Okay. Okay. Now you can see the purchase order history. Okay. There is a one GRN which is completed. Okay. So as of now for this scheduling agreement, one GRN which is completed today, 100 pieces. You can see that history also. Okay. And you can go to ME38L, and when you want to be increased, you can change and you can send this information to vendor. Okay. So since it is already completed, now that is disappeared. 7th we entered 100 pieces, right? That is disappeared because it's already completed. Okay, it's already completed.
Yes,
So okay, you can see here it is grayed out. Okay, you cannot change that because that is already done. Okay, you can see the GR quantity, how much GR quantity which is being received, and open quantities you can see here. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
clear.
Okay, so like on 08 tomorrow you can do for 10, on 11th you can do for 200, and 21st you can do for the 30th. Clear? So this is the without release. This is the without release. This format is
This is just in.
not just in time. This is the without release. I said there is a with release, without release. With release, we have the just in time and
Okay.
FRC. This is the without release. So don't need to be wait for the release and processing that. Okay. So we can directly update the predefined schedules and inform to the vendor this is the dates we need. Okay, you need to get the stock. Okay. Okay. For predefined schedules, suppose for the with release, what will be happen? What is the process cap? Okay. You must be change the material master record first. Okay. Suppose I'm just going to 100 F100 material. Okay. Then you must be update whether you need to do the with release or without release. If it is with release, then you must be activate the indicator, just in time indicator. Okay, so automatically the system will be calculating just in time indicator here. So this is the one thing which is required for with release for processing for the just in time. Okay, this is the material master change. Okay, other than this one, you need to create that release strategy. Sorry, you need to create a scheduling agreement with LPA, not LP. Okay, LPA is the with release. So what is the difference, sir? Both is a just like a document type. You're just saying that it is just a document type. So what is the difference? So in the configuration with LPA, we are selecting that there is a checkbox. Okay, so this is the scheduling agreement, right? To go to scheduling agreement, document type. In the document type, you can see LPA. Okay, LP and LPA, you can see there is a checkbox here, release or document. So for LPA, there is no release document required checkbox, and LPA, sorry, LP we don't require, and LPA which is required checkbox. That is activated. Okay, so that means it should be go with the with release. Clear? Okay. Now I'll be creating that quickly. I'm just creating that the purchase scheduling agreement with release. Okay, and so the agreement whatever we are creating, it is the same. There is no difference here. Okay, so there is no difference here. All it is the same only. Okay, but when it will be difference here. So for this, I think maybe we have the release strategy. Let's release the release strategy first. Okay. So which transaction got to go? Release strategy. ME 31 or 35? 35L. Okay. So okay, A1 and what is the PR number? Okay, 777, 147. Okay. 171 is the scheduling agreement. Okay, release, increase, then save. Then the next one, A2, then increase, then A3. Okay, so A3, okay, 47, right? Sorry, 47. Document number is 47. Okay, 47, then it will be, okay, it is already released. Let's see. Maybe 33L. Go to 47, then see that how many levels it is improved. A1 only it is approved. Okay, I want to go to A2. So then if we go to A7, okay. Then release this one. Then A3. Then
Sir,
go to,
A1, A2, A3 is the responsible person. Sir?
Sorry?
A1, A2, A3 is the responsible person, right? Manager,
The manager, yeah,
plant manager.
correct, exactly. Okay. So what are the positions? Okay, what are the positions like the numbers like might be you or maybe Sushil, maybe it is a son. Okay, like okay, they are the persons who are approving this schedule. Okay, so till here it is the same. Only it will be changed when you are doing the just in time. Okay, so when you going
Sir,
to just in
we
time.
will wait, sir.
Sorry.
We will wait until the responsible person release.
Yeah, you need to be wait or you need to be inform to them. Okay, suppose you are updated time sheet in your company, so you are waiting for the approval or you are not waiting for approval.
Waiting for approval.
So it's the same documents also. It is not approved, and you need to intimate that please approve. Okay, you can just send. Okay, now,
Okay.
now I'm going to ME38. Okay, so again, I'm just going to back ME38 to maintain the predefined schedules, because in the both cases, I need to be maintain a predefined schedules, but with release, okay, we are have the two cases like just in time and forecast time. Okay, that means it is a long planning, and this is the short planning. And without release, what will be happen? Okay, there is nothing plannings and all. You just maintaining that and informing to the vendor, then they will be sending the goods. Okay, now I'm just maintaining the schedules here. Okay, I'm just here. You can see that there is that button, SCA release document. Okay, so you must be click on this one. You can see that either you want to be use the just in time or you want to be use the FRC. Okay, clear? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's see that what it is there in the configuration. Okay, for the just in time. So before that one, I'm just maintaining that. Okay, okay, I'm just going here. Okay, you can maintain that the date. Okay, you can maintain the date and generate the just in time or FRC. Okay, so before that, I'll just show you that you need to be generated here. Okay, now I'll be go back and I can see the aggregations. Okay, just need to be show the aggregation, the configuration. Okay, so let's go to configuration. So do we have the time? I have meeting at 10:30. Okay, let's go first. The material management and scheduling agreement, where it is. Okay, material management, purchasing, then outline agreements, scheduling agreement. Okay, and release procedure, this is release procedure. Okay, maintain the creation profiles. Okay, in this case, okay, you can create a profile. So each profile is required. What profile you are assigning to the your process. So my company code, my plant is 1100. I'm just checking that what profile it is assigned. So there is no profile assigned. So you must be assigned a profile first. Okay, just copying from the existing one plant. Okay, and copy and create that profile assigning. Create profile for that. Okay, so I will tell you what is the difference in these profiles. Okay, so I created the profiles. Okay, different industries, they are using different profiles. So what will be happen in the profile? Okay, if I'm going to this one, go to detail. Okay, just in time. Okay, so and the forecast one. So here we are entering that aggregation origin. So aggregation origin is nothing but like a, see here, no aggregation. No aggregation is nothing but like a from 0 to 2. That means today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. That means 3 days. Okay. So within the 2 days, if I'm created any requirements, okay. So there is no aggregation. What do you mean by aggregation? What do you mean by aggregation? Aggregation is the clubbing that. Okay, the requirements you are clubbing. If it is like 3 to 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then so what are the requirements it is there from the third day onwards till 5th day, it is clubbing that all the requirements and it is merging the quantity and consolidated quantity it is just explaining to the vendor. Okay, if it is a within the aggregation, that means zero aggregation, like 0 to 2 there is no aggregation. That means there is no consolidation, there is no merging here. Individually requirement will be go. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear?
Sorry, sorry.
Okay, no aggregation is nothing but like a, okay, on these dates, like today, if I created an agreement today, okay, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, that means 0, 1, 2, 3 days, right? 0, 1, 2 days. So starting date is 0 and ending is 2. So there is no aggregation. No aggregation is nothing but like a, it is not clubbing with the any other requirement. It is individual requirement. Okay, that means today if
It
I
does
need,
not record the material, right?
if it is no, I'm just telling that. Okay, today if I order 100 pieces, that means I will get 100 pieces. Okay, so I'll just give you example here. 10, 20. Okay. So today, suppose 07, 06, 2023, which is I have the quantity 100 pieces. Okay, 08, 06, 2023, again I have 100 pieces. Okay, then 09, 06, 2023. Okay, again I have something 200 pieces. Okay, now again 10, 06, 2023, it is like 100 pieces. Okay, 10, 11, 06, 2023, again I need 150 pieces. 12, 06, 2023, then I need 200 pieces. Now this will go individually because no aggregation. This will go individually, no aggregation. This will go individually, no aggregation. But when come to the 10, okay, I'm just sending the consolidated for. So here it's say I'm saying that aggregation, daily aggregation. So that means consolidated, that if I have the requirement, multiple requirement, I'm just consolidating that. Okay, and I'm just putting like just 100 plus 150 plus so 250, 200. So the entire requirement is 450 is the requirement. So that is the daily aggregation. Okay, and weekly aggregation entire week. Okay, and if it is monthly aggregation, entire month, how much it is there, consolidated quantity. Clear? Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so based on that it will be work. Okay, now I assigned my creation profile to scheduling agreement. Okay, so now you can go to ME38. Okay, enter that the dates. Okay, whatever it is that requirement, the dates it is. Okay, you can maintain the date first. Okay, you must be maintain the dates when it is required. So maybe I'll just put that quickly, like I'm just putting. Maybe I can put like on the same day. Maybe I have another requirement also, which are different timings. Can put like different timings as well. Okay. Okay. So now I'll just need 100 pieces here, 120 pieces, 130 pieces here, 200 pieces here, 150 it is here, 250 here, okay, 300 pieces here, okay, and 300 pieces. Okay, and I'll just give you some other dates as well. Okay. So 100, 100. 100. So just in time, I will just giving the exactly time when it is required. Suppose it is required now, maybe prediction. Exactly time I'm just giving for it just in time. Okay. Just I'm just giving like this one. Okay, I'm just enter. Okay. So now what we are doing, we just saving this one. Okay. Now I'll go again. I'll generate that forecast. Okay. So that means I'll just generate the forecast too. So before that, you just see that there is nothing happened here. It is 0. There is no release numbers here. Okay. So I'm just doing what I'm doing now. I'm just to go to generating the forecast to just in time schedules. Okay. So now just in time schedules are generated. Now save. Now go again and select this one. See that if it is anything which is created. Yes, now it is created release number 1. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can see the just-in-time schedules here, whatever it is released here. Okay, so the schedule lines, categories, and all you can see. Okay, how much it is required, when it is released, and how much it is released, where it is released. All these things you can see here. Okay, so this is what it will be generated. Then what you need to do, you need to release the schedule lines. Okay, so here in this case, you need to do the ME85. Okay, so you need to release the schedule lines and execute this one. Okay, sorry, let's do. ME84, sorry, ME84, not 85. Okay, so create the just-in-times and the schedule lines. You need to be generate, execute, and system will be generated here. Always schedules. Clear? So this is the way we are doing for the just-in-time, like you can do for the forecast FRC also. Okay, so we'll discuss tomorrow again detailedly. Okay, if you have any confusion, I have meeting, so I'm just closing the call today. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.